Let's do it. Kimberly-Clark has been really, Julie, the past 2 quarters for Kimberly-Clark have not been good at all. But you're seeing the stock up here in the pre-market almost 6% for a couple reasons, I would say. First, really in all their different business segments, it looks like this was the first quarter that a lot of their price increases that they have taken on, whether it's toilet paper or tissue, those look like they have hit, and they really pumped up the top line number, or sales, I should say. But I do want to highlight this, too, and this is something I heard from P&G's CEO John Moeller earlier in the week. That company calling out a $3.2 billion hit in its current fiscal year from various inflationary forces. Kimberly-Clark now expects inflationary pressures this year to be in a range of $1.1 billion to $1.3 billion. Previously, they were looking for a hit of $750 million to $900 million. These inflationary hits, Julie, from that are impacting these consumer products companies are just enormous. And you know what? It really get the sense on why Jerome Powell might be wanting to pick up the pace of rate hikes. Bring down those tissue costs. Bring them down.
You know, Kimberly-Clark, though, does seem to be managing this better than it was, right? We got a couple of negative reports and pre-announcements from Kimberly-Clark, and now the company does seem to be getting that price management a little bit under better control with that increase to its net selling prices of 6% in this past quarter. I was also struck by a comment in the statement from the CEO and Chairman Mike Hsu, who said, "We remain committed to improving our margins over time," not just holding the margins, but improving the margins. So that seems to be also a signal to the street that they're going to try to keep that pricing power if they can going forward.
Hey, it's a competitive market out there, Julie, for toilet paper and tissue. And, just continuing our theme all morning long on trying to put the pieces together if we're nearing a recession or a spending slowdown. Check this out, Julie. In the personal care segment for Kimberly-Clark, sales in North America up 16%. Selling prices up 8%. You had volumes rose 5%. So the read there is Kimberly-Clark is another consumer products company pushing through higher prices. And consumers may not like it, but they're out there still buying the stuff.
Yeah, and one tiny little note that I did not know about Kimberly-Clark, they had a minority stake in Thinx, the period underwear company, and they now have, over the quarter, they took a controlling stake in that company. So looking for the next hot growth area maybe. But I thought that was an interesting investment.
Yeah, I have nothing for you on that one, Julie.